I want to show you what I brought to Italy. Alright, first off, the bag, probably the most important part. I'm using the Pro Tactic BP 450 AW2. It's a photography bag. It's built to hold cameras and a bunch of lenses. But actually I can fit everything I need just in this bag. It's very nice. It's actually rather rigid. I like that. And it protects my my very expensive camera. That's the main reason I bought it initially. But I can actually fit everything else that I need when I'm traveling, and I travel a lot. Probably the best feature is that it opens up from the back here. So all of my stuff is pretty safe from thieves and pickpockets. You can see I've got it broken up into a few different compartments. The camera comes up here, of course, and a small tripod. All of my clothes and toiletries live down here. Laptop charger here. Some extra batteries. My laptop fits up here. We're actually on the side. Got some straps, normally for like a tripod or something, but I don't bring a big tripod when I'm traveling. It's too bulky. In here for this trip, I've got a puffy jacket, mostly for when I get home. I only used it once on this trip so far. Over here, we'll be holding the flip-flops that I forgot to pack, so I had to buy some in Rome. A few different of these elastic straps, more of like photography gadget, but they come in really handy for anything else. And normally, hold on. And then on the side, I've got this clipped right here, and then normally I have a water bottle pouch right here, but I decided not to bring it. But that was kind of a mistake. It's actually pretty hot down here. It would have been better to bring my normal water bottle. All right, so let's fill this up. First up, let's put the clothes in here. All of my clothes fit in these packing cubes. These ones are a bit special. I like them. They're these compression packing cubes from Eagle Creek. They're super lightweight, and if you pack too much stuff in there, you can compress it down to help it fit better in your bag. But I underpack, so they actually aren't compressing too much. Inside here, I've got some underwear and some merino wool socks. I'm using this underwear from Uniqlo. Very important that everything I pack is quick drying. You never know where you're going to end up, where you need to hand wash something and let it dry overnight. So that goes in the little pouch. And the big pouch will be like a pair of shorts, which I forgot to pack for this trip. And then several of these Aerism t-shirts from Uniqlo. I think I've got 3 pairs of that. Got an REI button-up shirt, another quick drying shirt, and then a H&M t-shirt. I bought that in Rome actually. Mostly because this REI button-up shirt and this shirt here, they're really dark, and when I'm sweating in this heat, it doesn't look so great. So anyways, I've got my packing cube with shirts and shorts, ideally. Fold that up. Just fits down here real nice. I take the socks and underwear pouch, fold it up. Just down there. Next, what lives down here are the toiletries. So next is toiletries. I use this toiletry bag from REI. It's actually a little big and bulky. I'll probably change it. Something a little smaller. Inside, Philips Sonicare toothbrush. This one's really nice because it charges over USB. That's really important. Some toothpaste, deodorant, nail clippers, tweezers. These can come in real handy. Hand sanitizer in here, and they just go in this little quartz bag. Shaver, but I haven't used it at all this trip. I probably should have left it at home. Anyways, this I just sit right on top of here. Then everything, toiletries, clothes, fit down here. Then all the gadgets and gizmos live up here. So let's just start filling that up. Next I have this pouch from Fjellraven. This carries my computer stuff generally. We've got my MacBook Pro charger cable, dongle for USB, HDMI, and a bunch of USB-C cables. I'm trying to get everything to charge over USB-C, Sharpie pen, and zip ties. Also can come in very handy. So now everything's packed up. It just fits right in there. Next I've got the passport wallet from Sea to Summit. Got my passports in here, some euros and a little change thing. Carry any extra cards I need. A little pen to keep that right there. It's a little bit of a pain maybe to pull it out when you check in, but I know it's always super safe right there. Okay, next I carry power banks. I try to carry two. This one is 10,000 milliamp hours. This one's nice because it charges via USB-C and charges USB-C devices as well as regular USB-B. But as I'm trying to move everything towards USB-C, this is the new gold standard. I've got a USB-C charger for my camera, my light, my phone, my Apple Watch charges USB-C. As much as I can needs to charge with USB-C. So that will go here. This cable will go with that. Okay, next in the main compartment here I've got some tools. I have this Klein stubby multi-screwdriver, very handy. And then this little multi-tool that I got with a tripod. It's a little wonky, but I like it. And it's very compact, so that just goes down here. And so does this. Next I have a few camera goodies. Lens and body cap, just in case I need to take my lens off. Lens pen, brush off anything on the lens. A blower, especially for the sensor. I had a time lapse go bad. Dust all over the sensor and I didn't notice till I got home. Definitely bringing that. I have this Think Tank SD Pixel Pocket Rocket. So all of my SDs live in here, and I have a system where if it's backwards, I can see the contacts. That means that I need to do something with this card and pull the data off. I do the same with batteries. That lives in here. Next, sunglasses. These are a bit old now, these Warby Parker sunglasses. They live in there. This is something that I didn't need to bring, but it's just a bunch of rechargeable AAA batteries. They're just in my bag. I bring this bag with me to work every day. This is my daily driver, so to speak. So I just have things in there that I might need. That lives in there. Lighter, also important, lives up there. Then I have the 15-inch MacBook Pro. I've got this plastic case over it from Incase. It was an expensive laptop, so I'm just trying to protect it. That slides in here. Now it's good to go. Okay, there's a few more things. This definitely didn't need to come with me. This is a EF to L mount adapter. It just was in my bag when I packed it before. That lives down there actually. Got a lens cloth. This is nice. Stick that right here. This is something that I brought that was just in my bag. I didn't need to bring it. It's a X-Rite color checker, but it's not very big, so it just lives right there. I just bring a small tripod and it just fits in this pouch, which fits up here, and then the camera fits on top of it. This is another like microfiber cloth that I brought that I did not need to bring, but it's a stowaway. It'll come back home. Alright, that's everything in the main compartment. I'll take a shot with the phone once I get the camera and the tripod and everything set up in here. Another thing that fits in here, I've got a little video light, and that fits right in here. A little aperture ALMX, but it's super small, super compact, super duper bright. Charges with USB-C, which is really important, and has pretty good battery life. So I bring it with me. It's not very big, not very heavy. All right, so zip this up. Next, we've got some front pockets we're gonna fill up with some other goodies. On this side, I just carry this Peak Design camera strap. I don't use it so much anymore. I like the handle that's on my camera right now, which you'll get a shot of a little later. But that just goes right in there. All right, in this pocket, I keep a few more important things. Extra chewing gum. I like chewing on gum. Extra battery for the camera. And you can see I like to date my batteries so I know which one's the oldest. A few more of these little elastic things. Just slip down here. This part's really important. It's just a regular padlock. I stay in a lot of hostels, so you need something that's unassuming but pretty strong, but you don't want anything too flashy. So I just keep that there all the time. Mustache wax if I want to get fancy. And then for trips like this, just my regular keys. I'm just going to clip it here because I don't need it in my pocket. Alright, for the front I've got this Patagonia jacket, super thin but super warm. I like that a lot. Packs down really small. Normally I'm wearing this, but here in Italy I don't need it. So this is mostly for when I get home in Norway. I know it's going to be pretty cold when I land. Then I got to take the train home, then walk home a little while, maybe take one of the scooters. So this is just planning ahead. Get in there. Jacket number one. When you're staying in hostels, you definitely want flip-flops and maybe just to walk around the town. I forgot to pack flip-flops, so I had to buy these in Rome. But since I've got nowhere else to put something like this inside the bag, I'll just strap these outside the bag like this in this pocket. If this pocket was doing something else, then I could just strap it on with some of these little red elastic straps. And I'm sure they could hold these flip-flops no problem. Something else that I brought that I definitely did not need was a raincoat. So I have this long Helly Hansen raincoat. It's really perfect for Norway. But again, definitely don't need it right now. Or haven't needed it so far in Italy, but packing it so I have it when I land back home. That I'm just going to use these tripod straps. There we go. Both my jackets are right here. I've got my raincoat and then the puffy warm jacket. Some things that are not in the bag but are super important. A hat. I like this baseball cap, trucker hat thing. Having a hat is super helpful when you take cheap flights because you might have to sleep over in an airport or over a long haul flight and the person in front of you, their screen is way too bright and you're trying to take a nap. Super helpful. Plus, of course, keeping the sun out of your eyes, etc. Definitely very important to travel with a hat. For shoes, I only bring one pair of shoes, of course, whatever I'm wearing. This time around, I'm wearing my Viva Barefoot Primus Trail shoes. Super comfortable. I like light shoes. Normally I'd probably wear some sort of leather shoes, but the last pair of leather shoes got a hole in it, so they had to go. So, trying this out, very comfy. Everything else is just pants, belt, shirt, travel with AirPods. I use these little rubber things, especially on the flights, to help block out the sound from the airplane. iPhone 10, and then a wallet. Remember to keep this in your front pocket so you don't get pickpockets. All right, let's look at what I'm using to film this bit and to film the rest of the cities. So there is another battery pack, and then the aperture lights. Here is the Panasonic S1 with the 24-105 f4 lens, the kit lens. Then there's a little tripod that I bring. I don't bring anything bigger. And then this is just a cheap Rode microphone with a dead cat on it. That's about it. Very simple. Very simple setup. I'll just, oh, and then this top handle. I like holding the top handle instead of having a strap. It's getting heavy. So let's just pack it up really quick. Hold on. All right, there it is. That's everything. Camera, the tripod's behind it. Here we've got the top handle, the 2 USB batteries, the microphone. Yeah, so that's it.